Bluish green. Trev will always vouch that. Love or a lot of money? Both? I'm just kidding. Love, for sure. Love is harder to find, I think. Like, well, I guess a lot of money is harder to find too, but love is more genuine, so I would rather that. You can always make money. You can't always find love. Can you microwave something for us? Right. Sis, you gotta bring it. Morning from Cape Town, sorry. She's distracting me. But hey, from Cape Town, I heard that's really pretty there too. Amen. Yes, I will. No, I don't have an Instagram. Money or Biggie? What do you mean? What does that mean? A lot of love and a lot of money. That makes sense. Are you the cool aunt who helps change the diapers, or do you draw the line? I don't mind changing the diapers, but my sister always activates, if that makes sense. Like my sister's like, oh, diaper needs changed. You know, she takes care of it. If my sister is busy doing something, then yes, I will change the diaper. But this is my opinion too. And I'm her aunt, so it's totally okay that I'm doing it. But there's a lot of moms that just allow anyone to change their kid's diaper. And I think that's a weird situation. But yeah, like me and my mom, well, of course, you know, her other grandma, yes, of course, and then her parents. And that's really all who's allowed to change her diaper. And I think that's valid. But yeah, usually I let my sister do it because I just, you know, she usually activates in that mode. But yeah, I have changed diapers, and yeah, I will do it if she needs me to, yeah. And if she's with me and only me, I will of course do it because who else is going to do it? But, but yeah, I feel like I'm a mix of both, Justin. I don't know. I think it depends on the scenario. I think it's a mom's and dad's job to do it. I'll be allowed to do it, but I don't know if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Do you like Morgan Wallen? Of course I do. That's my favorite. I love Morgan Wallen. You're pretty. Oh, thank you, Tim. Wait, what was said, Loki? I'm confused. I'm a bad diaper changer. I need help. It's really not that bad. I think with boys it's harder, to be honest. It gets harder the older they get because they move around a lot more. I will tell you that. Changing their diaper, it's a lot harder the older they get because they're squirmy. They don't want to sit long. When they're like, you know, newborns and like, you know, a few months old, I do think it's easier, but it is more consistent though. Like you have to change them more when they're younger, so that kind of sucks. But I don't know. I guess there's pros and cons to it all, but I do think girls are easier than boys. How many divorces have you had? 0. She's Morgan's #1 fan, right? I don't want to... I mean, I love Morgan Wallen, but I would not say #1 fan because I know there's like crazy obsessed people out there, I'm sure. How many broken hearts you made? Is that what was asked, Loki? Hi, Jimmy, you're back. Oh, okay. I thought it was a serious thing said. For a bit. She's cute, but she's a lot. And then watch, once I get off live, she's gonna not care about the ball anymore. Well, I know you guys can't watch it, but I will. When I'm on the phone and when I'm on live, it gets repetitively worse. I mean, she's like this even when I'm not on live, but not as persistent is the best way to put it. And it might be because I'm sitting like around on FaceTime instead of like actively doing things. Because when I'm actively doing things, she like follows me around. So that could be why, now that I'm thinking about it. That could be it. What music do I listen to? Morgan Wallen. I like country music. I mean, I like all music, really. Like, I've had different phases where I could still do like throwbacks. So I'm like, oh, I loved this song, but I had a pop phase, I had a rap phase. I'm more into my country phase now, but I'm doing good, Mario. How are you? How old is my niece? She's about to be 1. She's gonna be 1 in a few months. And partying around. I love that for you. That sounds like a good time. Hey from Madrid. She's gonna wake me up at 1 a.m. not for revenge, right? So it's funny because in the morning she doesn't wake me up, which I love that. She used to. Like literally she'd wake me up at 5 a.m. like, let's go. She's kind of learned that we don't wake up until I'm awake. Like she's learned that. She'll be awake and moving around the house, but she knows that she's not gonna wake me up until, I mean, sometimes she'll bark, I'll hear her. Like I'll be asleep and I hear her barking at like the window, like seeing someone walk by or a dog walk by or whatever. Which that can be frustrating, but she usually knows that we don't wake up until I'm awake. And that just depends on certain scenarios, whether I have to work or, you know, don't. But there's like no routine of that where every single day we wake up at this time, which I should. I need to get better at that. But anyway, she used to be really bad about it. But I will tell you, once I'm awake, oh yeah, the barking is coming on. And it's not to play ball, but it's to, she knows what time it is. Like, she knows once we wake up, I let them OUT. I can't say the word because they know it. Like, she knows that the routine of things, if that makes sense. Like, so when we're awake, the first thing I do is let them OUT. So she'll start barking to let us know that that's what we're doing. She's crazy. But she also gets like that when I'm about to leave leave and, you know, leave the home. She will bark obsessively. What else? Those two things and the ball is really, and the frisbee, are really the only things she barks about unless she sees someone walking or, you know, someone's in my house, something like that. So pretty much everything. Do I like Katy Perry? Yes. I haven't listened to her in a while though, but yeah, I like Katy Perry. Did you see my comment? No, I didn't. What'd you say? Oh my God, beautiful blonde hair. Thank you. Right, Justin. Yes. She is, she's all over the place now. And she's been getting more like, she's very smart, Justin. She's very smart. And so she gets bored really easy. So she does let us know when she's bored. She's like, I'm over this toy, move on, you know? And she also likes to be active a lot. She likes being in her walker because she has control of like moving it around and like running around. She has a whole playroom now. She just now got a playroom a few months ago. She loves it. I've been getting a lot of stuff for that too. I just got her a tent, actually, like a little kid tent. And she goes in there and brings her toys in there and so on. But She's a cutie. I love my niece. She actually reminds me a lot of me and my sister. Like, I think she's like me in a lot of ways, but I do think her being super active and like advanced reminds me of my sister. Like, she gets bored easy. And she does get fussy when she's in the same spot for too long. Like, that is my sister. For sure. What's something that you wish people would know about you? I don't know. No. I don't know. Oh, I'm getting a little sleepy. Oh. My big dog barks and the water bowl is empty. Oh, our Shih Tzu's like that. He doesn't really bark loud, but he'll like cry. Like, our Shih Tzu will cry at the water bowl like it's empty. My dogs don't do that, so I have to pay attention to it, which is fine. What do you think about Billie Eilish? Can I talk? Billie Eilish. I think she deserves what she got. What'd she get? Am I out of the loop? What happened?